Now, this radical new surgery has helped this man lose 600 pounds. His new life and how...
From ABC News, around the world and into your home. This is 2020 Downtown with Elizabeth Vargas, John Quinones, Cynthia McFadden, and Chris Cuomo. February 6th, 2002. Tonight, would you rent an apartment to this man?
Hello, I'm calling about the apartment you have.
How about this one?
Hello, I'm calling about the apartment you have.
Tonight, a controversial new theory.
I believe in my heart that they definitely was discriminating against me for sounding black.
Are some people being discriminated against for the color of their voice? Tonight, take the test. Can you tell the color of their skin from the tone of their voice? And she gave Mick Jagger satisfaction. Warren Beatty, an affair to remember. And left Rod reeling.
I guess I was pretty hot.
B.B. Buell, whom some call the original groupie, talks about love and betrayal and the staggering secret she kept from her daughter.
She said, "Mom, that's my daddy, isn't it?"
Chris Cuomo brings us the story of the rock girlfriend who, 20 years later, is still almost famous. Then, they say she was the perfect daughter, about to graduate from law school. And then, a mysterious influence seemed to take hold of her life and spin it out of control.
She doesn't know what she's doing. She's been like brainwashed.
A family's desperate search to find the daughter who's turned her back on them.
Oh, dear God, I just want to see her face.
But how do you protect a daughter who may not want, may not even need protecting? Juju Chang with the heart-rending question, is there a time to let go? Plus, meet two of the most powerful women in showbiz who say they've always called the shots.
They didn't want to do something, their voice ruled.
When they were 6?
When they were 4.
Who control every detail, from the movies they star in to the clothes that bear their name. But are the Olsen twins really running the show?
Do you know how much money you're worth?
We honestly, as we get older, we're going to find out more.
Tonight, Connie Chung takes us behind the scenes to look at the packaging of the Olsen twins. From downtown New York City, Elizabeth Vargas and Cynthia McFadden.
Good evening. We're glad you made it downtown tonight. You know, there's always been something very anonymous about a telephone.
Have in common. B.B. Buell. Find out about her legendary loves and the ultimate betrayal. The day her movie star daughter, Liv Tyler, walked away.
I finally went, okay, I'm going to have my nervous breakdown now.
Next.
Came engaged to a rock musician. We'll be right back.
When 2020 Downtown continues, imagine fame, money, running your own multi-million-dollar conglomerate. Now imagine you're 15.
Do you think you're normal? Yes.
They may be among the most powerful women in Hollywood, but are they really calling the shots?
Thank you.
Women in entertainment. Julia Roberts, Oprah, Martha Stewart. Well, you may think you know, but according to Hollywood's insiders, there's 2 hot young power brokers in town. How young? Well, even their combined age is younger than Julia Roberts. Wow. Connie Chung takes us behind the scenes to look at the twin princesses of packaging, the Olsen twins.
The last thing Dave Olsen imagined was that his awkward-looking twins would become world-class glamour girls. Their showbiz careers started in diapers when their mother got them a role on the network TV sitcom Full House.
Well, my mom didn't really want to bring us in, but her friend convinced her to take us in, and the producers held us and the director, and we didn't cry, so they just And that was our only audition we've ever been on.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Tag teaming it on camera, the fraternal twins shared the role of the baby.
I'll take the south end. Good.
She looked fine.
While most kids their age were learning their first words from parents, they had their lines fed to them by professional handlers.
There would be somebody standing off camera, bribing them with gummy bears to get them to say their line. You got it, dude.
You got it, dude.
The prompting worked. The twins stole the best scenes and the audience's heart. Full House became a ratings hit until it was canceled in 1995. But there was somebody in the wings who saw that little girls could be big business. Enter Robert Thorne, their entertainment attorney.
They used to be my boss, now we're partners.
Thorne set out to market the innocence that endeared the twins to millions.
The Great Hope Diamond.
Thorne cast Mary-Kate and Ashley in their own video adventures and targeted an audience like themselves, little girls under 12.
Olsen and Olsen Mystery Agency will solve any crime by dinner time.
He created a company, Dual Star, and made the girls pint-sized executive producers with real power.
If they didn't want to do something or they wanted to do something differently, their voice ruled.
No, but when they were 6?
Absolutely. When they were 4.
No.
I couldn't say, do this. I couldn't order them. I knew that there was magic
this tiny
here.
little voice says to you, I don't want to do it. It's like, I don't want to eat my spinach.
But it's never been, you do this, ever.
Thorne and the girls began cranking out videos, and their fans went wild. Dual Star produced 38 different titles, raking in over $500 million in sales.
They were really smart in tapping into the young female audience, which had been terribly underserved. Boys have a lot of product, you know, everything from Star Wars to Pokemon, and girls really didn't have that kind of outlet.
And Thorne didn't stop with videos. CDs and cassettes followed, and books based on plot lines from the videos. Add to that, one of the top young girls' internet sites, the #1 girls' video game franchise, even their own Mattel dolls. And just recently, the twins launched their own clothing line with Walmart. They reportedly are poised to generate $1 billion this year in sales, putting them right up there with retail queen Martha Stewart and earning as much as Hollywood powerhouse Julia Roberts. And last month, The Hollywood Reporter named these two 15-year-olds among the 100 most powerful women in Hollywood.
Do you know how much money you're worth?
We honestly, I mean, as we get older, we're going to find out more.
You are aware that it is in the millions of dollars, right? What do you think you would do with it?
We just won't be stupid with our money. We're not going to go and spend it. But I'm not going to go crazy and spend all my money on clothes and cars and all that stuff.
Does the yellow look weird, though?
The Olsens live in a world turned on its head, where the kids are in charge and the adults hang on every word. First, Mary-Kate and Ashley dictate changes on their new doll to a Mattel executive.
Lips not as big, right?
Yeah,
the mouth not
as big.
And later make design changes to their clothing line.
I don't think. Why don't you do something more like this?
With the one snowflake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
How much yes or no power do you have regarding your business?
We're the ones who decide what we do and when we do it.
That's, you know, that's a lot of power. Isn't that quite extraordinary?
I think so. It's a good feeling to be able to think that you get to make decisions.
Could the girls fire you if they wanted to?
No,
Why not?
because we have an agreement for a number of years. But I trust them and they trust me.
Isn't it a bit demeaning, though, for you to deal with what were children and are now teenagers?
Absolutely not. And they're more rational and level-headed and mature about their decisions than most clients, than all clients I've ever worked with.
Now, since we know what Y equals...
That level-headedness spills over into their personal lives. The twins shy away from public appearances and are more apt to be doing homework with their tutors than running with Hollywood's fast crowd. The twins have an older brother, younger sister, and 2 half-siblings. Their parents divorced when Mary-Kate and Ashley were 7, and they now split their time between mom and dad.
My mom always wanted us to just stay normal and have a normal life, and she was never the stage mom type. And our dad was exactly the same way.
Do you think you're normal?
Yes. I mean, we do everything and we worry about everything anybody else would. Boys, school, homework, everything.
Will you ever go the Britney Spears route?
You know, I don't really think that we will. We're not really rebellious. We're not trying to be something that we're not.
I mean, I don't feel the need to tell the world that, you know,
I'm not a little girl anymore.
Do you think
I'd rather be known as a little girl than as some
sex symbol?
Together, the girls in Thorn are taking their wholesome brand to a new level. They recently announced a movie deal with Warner Brothers, but some critics wonder just how long the twin thing can last.
I don't see much of a need for 35-year-old twins out there. I think the big challenge for them will be at what point do they split apart?
Can you envision living in different cities? Living in different countries?
No, I don't think we could do that. I think we're too dependent on each other.
When you have a twin, it's so much closer than your best friend. It's just like a certain connection.
Action!
For the time being, that connection has fostered a wild ride of two little girls on an unimaginable journey.
And the fun may never stop. Who knows? Someday we may be buying Olsen marriage videos, parenting videos, even geriatric videos, with the girls giving twin hints on growing old together. And that's our view of the world from downtown tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
And I'm Cynthia McFadden. From all of us here at 2020 Downtown, good night.